The assassin to normal people ratio in John Wick movies is economically unfeasible as a ways to make a living.
Thanks to the rise of food delivery service, married men everywhere can eat Hooters wings again.
The day will come when people will find it hard to believe we were actually allowed to drive cars ourselves.
Given how loud they can sing, we are lucky most birds are asleep at night.
The Wizard of Oz is an isekai.
Dogs have no concept of money and yet have worked out an entire barter economy of love for food.
Future archaeologists will discover forgotten pop culture merchandise and impose much more historical significance onto them than is due.
In the future, your great-grandchildren, great-great, and even 5 generations past will be able to see your online posts, profiles, and digital footprint.
Zombies are still known for eating brains even though it's almost never seen in popular media.
There is a weight class for sports like boxing, but no height class for sports like basketball.
Not everyone alive gets to experience what it's like to be human.
More funds are raised to solve poverty than ever goes into solving poverty.
In space, you wouldn't have to worry about an ice cream cone dripping on your hand.
Bugs having the whole space of Earth to explore, and then they hit your car.
Usually someone who tells you how selfless they are usually quite selfish.
While having good memory is considered a positive thing, we are very lucky that we don't constantly remember everything that has ever happened to us.
Pizza is packed in a square, baked in a circle, and served in triangles.
An eye for an eye isn't actually a bad philosophy when fighting a cyclops.
The craziest thing about Fritos is how it's both true that they're delicious, and that they smell exactly like dog feet.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Love is felt more when it's leaving.
It's kind of interesting that balding for men is partly an indication of aging, but when they shave their heads, many actually end up looking younger.
When we depict people 100x larger, they move proportionally slower. When we depict people 100x smaller, they don't move proportionally faster.
Kids want to grow into their clothes, and adults want to shrink into their clothes.
Every location that's east of you is also technically west of you, albeit much further away.
GPS has all but eliminated the shortcut.
Wait for it will become so overused that people will stop waiting for it.
A whole new generation is using the modem dial-up sound as a sound effect without knowing what it is.
Wedding videos are technically documentaries.
The rodeo business must be booming just due to the people that have apparently all been to at least one rodeo. I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.